Okay, in today's video, I'm gonna show a demo on how to find out about your true self. Who is your true self? And is it possible to find out through astrology chart? It is possible, okay? So I'm gonna show you a very simple step as to how to find out through astrology, okay? So I'm gonna use Draconic charts, okay? There are many different systems in astrology, right? You have the Western astrology or tropical astrology. You have sidereal, right? You have true sidereal. You have like Egyptian. You have Babylonian. You have the ancient Chinese, Vedic, right? Vedic in sidereal is quite similar. And then you have Hellenistic, right? So you have Maya. You have Sumerian, Mesopotamia. There's many different systems. So I'm going to use Draconic chart, okay, which I find that is able to tell as long as like billions of years of soul history. Okay, so here I'm going to show you how to do it. Okay, first we have to find out what's our design date. Okay, instead of using our birth date to calculate, I use the design date. Okay, this is based on human design's methodology, which is 88 days before our birth. It is anticipated that our soul come into incarnation or conception. All right, it's the conception before we are born. Okay, so it's 88 days that our soul are in our mother's womb. Okay, so that is a guide, that's a guide that's given to us, right, in human design. So human design is one of those what do you call it, metaphysics that you can use, right, to calculate, a lot of something like astrology, but it is a combination of using I Ching or I Ching, Kabbalah, right, and astrology, right. It's a combine of all these different systems, right, to calculate. So it may be even more accurate than just simply using one system of calculations. Okay, so here I'm going to use the design date. Okay, that is the soul that is, comes into the mother's womb. So that will be more accurate than the birth date, in which the soul itself is purer in a sense, right? When it's birth, there might be some trauma, right? Some babies have birth traumas. When the mother, went through different challenges when she's conceiving, or rather when she's carrying the baby, right? Some have that kind of trauma, some do not. Okay, so what I use is, the design date. That is the soul that is pure, right, when it comes into the mother's womb. But of course, when you talk about trauma, all of us do go through traumas, even before birth, when our souls come into each lifetime. But in comparison, okay, I use the design date, okay, just to try to make it as accurate as possible. Okay, so how to calculate the design date? Okay, I use a date calculator. Okay, I Google for this date calculator, and I use this timeanddate.com. Okay, I use this, and I come to this screen, okay, this website that will calculate the date, calculator. So what I do is I input, okay, the birth date that I want to calculate. Right, so input your birthday here, the day, month and year. Then you select subtract. Okay, subtract. Okay, subtract. Sorry, it's not working, this mouse. Okay, subtract. I base on, okay, over here is days. Okay, I select it 88. Okay, so then I will calculate based on this. For example, okay, I put input 1st of January, let's say 1999. Okay, 1990. Let's say this is a birthday. Okay, calculate new date. So your design date is 5th of October. Okay, 5th of October 1989. This is the design date. Your soul that is coming into in your mother's womb. Okay, that is just an estimate. Okay, so use this date to calculate. So I use this website called astro.com. Okay, astro.com. I go to this website and I use this charts and calculations. Okay, and I choose this extended chart selection, and then I'm gonna input. Okay, I'm gonna input a new. Okay, add to have a new profile. Let's say, okay, I put as you, and let's say a female. Okay, you enter all the details. So that's, for example, is just now is input as 5th of October 1989. So your birth time, you can choose your birth country. This is yeah. Well, I don't know what. Let's see what other countries. I come from Singapore, huh? Like, easier for me. Okay, let's continue. Okay, so here you're gonna choose certain functions here. I go to chart type. It's not working. Okay, chart type, you're going to choose. Let's go down, go to Draconic. Okay, this one, Draconic. Okay, and here the web style, and you scroll down and choose Arabic points. And okay, you choose this zodiac and houses and select Draconic again. Okay, so this is, yeah, this is what you choose. Okay, then show the chart. Okay, so now this is the astrological chart. Okay, okay. is the chart. Right? So, okay. So now, okay. Focus on the sun sign. Okay, that's your outward expression. So it's 18 degrees Scorpio. Okay. So this is the example. Huh? So you look based on your own birth chart. Okay. So I'm just showing you this example. 18 degrees of Scorpio. So now, okay, I'm gonna show you this screen. Alright, this is a chart from Human Design. Okay, where there are sign distributions with all the different degrees that will show the sign and the gates. Alright, the Human Design gates that will show you based on I Ching. Okay, this is a system that is founded by Ra Uru Hu. Okay, he's the founder of Human Design. Okay, so he actually received all these downloads from the divine creator. Okay, so I think this system is, so far I feel it's quite accurate. Okay, so from the birth chart, right, just now you're looking at in terms of the degrees is, okay, 18 degrees Scorpio. So you're gonna look at this chart, 18 degrees Scorpio. Okay, let me just expand this. Okay, 18 degrees Scorpio. Let's see, where's that? Where's Scorpio? Okay, let's see. 18 degrees Scorpio is what's the one? No, it's this one, the spark. Oh, okay, so 18 degrees Scorpio is gate 1. Okay, the spark. Right, so you're gonna look at the degrees where it falls under. Okay, based on that astrological chart, sun, all right, in Scorpio, 18 degrees, so it's in this range, right? This will show the degrees where the sun falls under Scorpio. Okay, so this is how you look at, your true self. Your true self is gate 1. All right, gate 1 is the start of I Ching, right? The start of the universe, right? That's the creator. Okay, so you're very creative. Okay, so this person, because this birthday I input is actually the 1st of January, right? So it's everything, it's the start of everything. It's 1-1, right? It's a creative number. It's the start of, right? It's like an initiator, right? So there's a lot of spark in you, right? I mean, in this example, right? You're the spark. You have that divine spark, right? So okay, so this is how you're gonna find your true self. Okay, I'll give you another example. Let's look at Mark Zuckerberg, right? The Facebook founder. Where is it? So again, I look at his design date. All right, it's not this birthday, but his design date in which his soul come into his mother's womb. I mean, it's an estimate. Okay, so the same thing. You're gonna input all the birth details the same way. So sun in Sagittarius, 15 degrees. So sun in Sag. Where is that? Sun in Sag. 5. Okay, so it's actually in gate 5. Okay, let me just focus. Okay, it's in gate 5, the rhythm. Okay, so the rhythmic is his true self. Okay, so this kind of personality is it's more present, right? They focus more on the present moment, in which he is more following, like, go with the flow, that type, go with the flow. So not the type to rush things, but to focus on the very now moment, right? Pay attention to his intuition. But it doesn't seem like his personality, right? We will think that, wow, he's very much into technology, into AI, into Facebook, social media, Meta. So I think he's not acting in his true self energy, right? In this current moment. Yeah, so but I think recently I see like some posts that he made that he's gonna stop all these fact checkers. He's not going to have any more of those fact checkers. So that might be some change that he's going through, right? Instead of trying to censor news or censor commentaries or people in Facebook, right, from the comments, or sharing about articles and that sort of thing. I think he's right. There may be a little shift in his mindset. Okay, so he's just going through, right, going with the flow. There's a shift happening and on Earth. Okay, so this is how you look at true self. Okay, so all of these gates, right? There's 64 gates in human design. Right, so each of these numbers represent those gates. Okay, you can refer to any of those human design books or websites, right, where there are explanations on each of all these gates. Okay, if you're interested, I also do readings, for human design, right? So you can also self-study, some of these gates, what they mean. There's a lot of information out there on human design, right? So this is my introductions on, finding out about your true self. I hope you enjoy. If you like my channel, you can subscribe. Thank you.